Let's save a queenless colony before they die out. I haven't seen the queen, so... A few other things I look for when I'm inspecting a beehive is brood patterns, and I really like to see wet brood, and even more so, eggs. If I can see eggs, then I know the queen has at least been hovering over that cell in the last 3 days. That's a really good sign. When a hive has been without a queen for too long, then there are no babies left to be producing. So the eggs have hatched into wet brood, the wet brood have been capped, and now they are capped brood waiting to emerge. The problem is there's no population to replace the workers that are going to die out. There are several circumstances that can cause this to happen, but in this case, this colony had swarmed, and the queen cells that were left behind to develop either didn't hatch correctly, or when the queen did arrive and she went out for her mating flight, she got eaten or blown away or something went wrong. There are a couple options for rectifying this situation. I could go buy myself a queen, or since it's early enough in the season, I found somebody that had a nuke still available. And I went with this route because there was no brood left in this colony and they really needed some newbies, forgive me, to replace their population. Otherwise, there's going to be a significant generational gap. Now there's some strategy involved in this maneuver because you can't just mix bees together. They don't like that. So brood can be shared from colony to colony without a problem. So that's going to be great. But bringing in the new bees and the new queen to mix in with the original worker bees, that can be an issue. That can cause a war, and I really don't want to cause a war inside my hive. So to fix that, I'm going to pull 5 frames out of this deep box, and I'm going to replace those 5 frames with the frames that are in the nuke. But before I do that, I'm going to line it with newspaper. So it's just going to create a very small barrier between the newbies and the original girls. So the bees will have to chew through that newsprint in order to get to each other and finally touch each other. And by that time, they should be used to each other's smells and decide that, all right, we'll let you into our house. And then they'll become one big happy family again. Now this doesn't create any guarantees for me either, but at least I'm hedging my bets and trying to make this process be as successful and go as smoothly as possible. In this case, it worked just fine. So in a few weeks, I was able to get back into this hive, and all of that newsprint was chewed up. It's funny, I could see the bees carrying little pieces throughout the week. It's such a bummer to be queenless, and in this case, since it had been so long, it was a really big setback for this colony this year. They got through just fine, but as far as production of honey for me, it was very minimal.